but there's strength within you even when you feel weak. Keep fighting! Gotta love it!
About 9 minutes on entry interface.
Okay, now vehicle's on its own. turning itself in the direction facing deep field towards Mars, and will eventually
What is up, everybody?
This is going to go very quickly from here on out.
Cheers. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. How's everybody doing today?
That we got shadowed by the cruise stage as it passed through our beam to the Earth.
Telecom indicated actually that we could see a signal that the cruise stage went between the Perseverance entry capsule and Earth. So we saw a little blip, the data stream indicating the cruise stage separation. We have confirmation that the vehicle has started warming up those entry thrusters. Warm-up pulses have begun. At this point, the spacecraft is trying to stop its spin from the cruise 2 revolutions per minute down to 0, and then will turn to its desired orientation from entry. It will separate the 2 balance masses that have kept it balanced during all of cruise. This will allow the entry capsule to have lift when it enters the atmosphere. We have confirmation that the spacecraft has turned to the desired entry attitude. We're about 7.5 minutes from entry interface.
Okay, the vehicle is pointed in the right direction. The thrusters are warmed up and doing their job. And now we've spun down from.
It didn't unmute. Thank you. Sorry, I was telling everybody hi and everything. You couldn't hear a damn thing I said. I'm sorry. My bad.
Control its orientation and attitude via rockets on the back.
Thank you, Lyric.
Sorry,
Hopefully you guys can hear me now.
Science from Green Bank reports carrier lock. They see the carrier on the downlink.
Can
you hear me now?
We are continuing to wait for entry interface. We're about 6 minutes and 45 seconds from entry interface. We have confirmation from Greenback that they are receiving direct to Earth telemetry via that path. The spacecraft Perseverance is currently transmitting heartbeat tones. These tones indicate that Perseverance is operating normally and has nothing significant to report. This is as expected. We're currently just over 6 minutes from entry interface.
Entry interface. Ooh, that sounds creepy.
Okay. And now we wait.
And now they wait. So what's going on? Hey, Native Grammy. What up? Kemet432. We got Lyric. J420. Slightly slanted sleuth for the truth. Steve. What up, homie?
It's going very quickly at a fairly steep angle of 15 degrees.
Chef Life. What's up, guys? Jerry. We got all kinds of awesomeness in here.
5.5 minutes from entry interface.
What do you guys think about all this stuff here that's going on with all this Mars landing?
After entry, at that time, Perseverance will be no longer in view of our antennas here on Earth. About 90 seconds prior to entry, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter should begin receiving telemetry from Perseverance and streaming it to Earth in near real time. There are a few expected short outages, such as when we have a plasma blackout or when we enter the peak heating phase. Aside from these outages caused by the plasma blackout, antenna switching, or high dynamic events, spacecraft events, we should have telemetry until about 90 seconds after landing. A plasma blackout is when the signal from Perseverance isn't strong enough to make it through the superheated, super fast air flowing around the spacecraft all the way down to Earth. Once the temperature drops below that peak heating,
yeah, I think they're all wearing masks because they are together and they're not even 6 feet apart. What the hell is going on here?
Indicating everything is phenomenal.
Oh, this is a cookie and it has green frosting so you can see through me. Look, you can see to my heart. You guys carry the time to my heart.
Designed to talk between between spacecraft.
my daughter heard me say that. She's just like, Mom, come on, no more cringe.
Orbiter has reported that
I love you, daughter.
Signals from Perseverance. It should be in,
Hola, Gemma. What's up, lady?
We're just local one from entry interface.
She's funny. Oh man.
We don't need these
Huh?
zeros, as Swati said.
Yeah.
But
Right back at you, kid.
safely.
No.
We really need it for our own health. And
Your heart, I
Around this time,
Nice,
a
Steve.
second spacecraft Maven should begin picking up telemetry from Perseverance and will continue to record that telemetry until several minutes post-landing. We won't get that data for several hours after landing.
How
as
can you
the
think this is
recorded
BS?
will be
Wow.
forwarded to Earth.
What part?
We are
Have
continuing to receive
have
tones,
push lie
and
at
everything is
every
nominal.
opportunity.
Currently,
Yeah.
about 3 minutes until entry.
I'm just curious and interested about all this. I'm
Okay.
wondering why the fuck we have no video footage.
Very
You
soon
guys
we'll be
know that
sending
if this
one
is
to
really
the
going
coast
down, they
and
have
the radio
tons of
on
fucking
Earth.
cameras on that bitch. Tons. No way in hell they don't.
The entry interface is nothing more than just an arbitrary place in the sky that we've defined to be above the atmosphere. But from that point on, there's definitely atmosphere, and above it there isn't.
We are 2 minutes from entry interface. Perseverance is to transmit heartbeat tones, indicating everything is nominal.
So the tones can tell us whether something is bad or not is happening. So far the heartbeat is doing well. So the vehicle thinks it's in good shape to land, which is a great sign.
We're just under 2
I
minutes
suppose
from
we
entry
are
interface.
all in
As it
our
gets closer to
own
Mars,
universes after
Perseverance is
all.
actually being pulled in by gravity and accelerating. By the time Perseverance reaches entry interface point,
To each their own. I suppose we are all in our own universe after all. That's right. They are going to show video. It takes like a day or so to process. It's due to distance, you think. Oh, okay, that's cool. Right on.
By for Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter to pick up the telemetry.
It's all Disney. That's Bindi. So how you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, I got some awesomeness from Native Grammy. She got me a present, guys. How awesome. It is called Lumpy's Space Princess. How awesome is that, huh? Lumpy's Space Princess. I thought that was fucking great, dude. That was great. Yeah. So, and oh my god, it's so pretty, guys. Like, so purple. And here, I'm gonna turn off the filter for this shit. Watch. The chroma.
Entry interface. Perseverance is going about 5.2 kilometers per second and is about 190 kilometers altitude above the surface of Mars. Confirm your jet data flow.
Let me take it out the bag. I haven't even smelled it yet, so.
5.3 kilometers per second and an altitude of 150.
Woo-wee! Fucking A. Check that out. Let's see if I can focus. Nice. Stop moving, chick.
Entry interface. Perseverance is currently going 5.3.
Damn, that's so frosty and pretty. Woo! Thank you, Native Grammy. I am truly blessed. I will not lie. And I don't use that word, to be honest, but I am. Thank you, love. I appreciate it, Grammy.
Until it begins feeling the atmosphere of Mars slow it down. Once there is enough atmosphere, it will start controlling its path to the landing target. Navigation is also confirming that we can see a little bit of that slowdown of the atmosphere on the Perseverance entry capsule. Our current velocity is about 5.36 kilometers per second and an altitude of about 67 kilometers from the surface.
We are probably seeing MRO plasma blackout at this point.
I just wanted to be with your people, Lord.
What's up, Jerry? I need.
Its turns right now.
MRO has lost log.
Perseverance.
My video's pixelated. Okay, thank you for letting me know, man.
Now performing bank reversals in the atmosphere. These are steps in order to control its distance to the landing target. Perseverance has just passed through the point of maximum deceleration.
What's up, Paul? How you doing, homie?
It's at approximately 10 Earth G's of deceleration.
MRO has locked again.
We saw a small outage of the UHF-212 from Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter during that heating phase, likely caused by the plasma blackout. Perseverance is still continuing to perform bank reversals.
My hair's all funky today, so. I love hats! What's up, Emerald Isle? How you doing, homie? The music you guys hear in the background is coming from Sir Jacob. If you guys get a chance, make sure to check him out. He's pretty awesome.
We have entered heading alignment, which means Perseverance is no longer trying to control the distance.
What's up, Ulick?
To the target on Mars, but instead it's flying straight to the target.
You're perfect, Steve. You be pimping that shit, homie. Much love. So we gonna try this awesomeness. Lumpy Space Princess.
Our current velocity is about 550 meters per second to an altitude of about 15 kilometers from the surface.
You want some?
We are coming upon the straighten up.
Oh my gosh.
The straighten up and fly right maneuver.
I need to take a picture of this shit, dude. So fucking pretty.
In preparation for parachute deploy and to roll over to give the radar a better look at the ground.
I heard they're supposed to deploy the parachute to help it slow down.
That the parachute has deployed and we are seeing significant deceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 440 meters per second at an altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars. Perseverance has now slowed to.
Hey, what's up, Philip?
And the heat shield has been separated. This allows.
Hey, what up, homie? Hola, Scratch. Oh my gosh. Wait, he says, homie, if you were here, I'd be smoking with you. We'd share this. I would. You guys you think it's gonna land or what? Is the sound low? Is it me that's low or the stream thing?
Yes.
Perseverance now has radar lock on the ground.
Sub Tennessee Dud Scratcher. Hola, Messenger Mike.
6.6 kilometers of the surface.
Cheers, guys.
Perseverance is continuing to descend on the parachute. We are coming up on the initialization of terrain relative navigation, and subsequently the priming of the landing engines. Our current velocity is about 90 meters per second at an altitude of 4.2 kilometers. We have confirmation that the lander vision system has produced a valid solution and part of terrain relative navigation. We have timing of the landing engines. Current velocity is 83 meters per second at about 2.6 kilometers from the surface of Mars. We have confirmation that the back shell has separated. We are currently performing the divert maneuver. Current velocity is about 75 meters per second at an altitude of about a kilometer off the surface of Mars.
Here in Safety Bravo.
We have completed our terrain relative navigation. Current speed is about 30 meters per second, altitude of about 300 meters off the surface.
Probably the wrong planet. It's in a bubble wrap, so yes. Cheers, everybody.
We have started our constant velocity accordion, which means we are conducting the sky crane, about to conduct the sky crane maneuver.
We've lost direct to Earth tones.
As expected. As expected.
Sky crane maneuver has started, about 20 meters off the surface.
No ghosts are gonna get it. If anything, it'll
from MRO.
it'll get kicked over by the aliens, the Martians. The Martians, eh?
Confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface.
Woo! Look at all how happy they are, man. That's fucking awesome.
At this point, the descent stage has flown away to a safe distance. Perseverance is continuing to transmit direct
Woo woo! Hey!
to Earth.
Yeah! Welcome, Chaz. How you doing?
Oh my God. Oh.
That's fucking awesome. You guys hear the relief in their breath and everything, man. That's fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. I like that.
All right, all stations.
We got it.
Listen to him. He's out of breath, homie. He was like so anxious about this shit. He was just like,
It's so surreal.
that's fucking great. Yes, we just landed a rover on Mars. It's called the Perseverance. Hey, what up, Sir Jacob? You guys make sure to check him out. That was the music we were listening to. What's up, Feel the Pipe?
Yeah, we just heard the news that Perseverance is alive on the surface of Mars.
All right.
It's not,
Well done, Merca. Merca.
We have seen the completion of EDL 3000.
Huzzah. Huzzah. What's up? Hog, how you doing, homie? What up, 24/7 transparency?
MRO is still seeing a strong
I'm
from the lander.
Pied Piper. Best believe that I already did that rap last night. Ask Joan. No.
We have just heard the news that Perseverance is alive on the surface of Mars.
Woohoo!
Congratulations to the mission.
Woo woo!
And looks like we have some
They
ones in.
won!
The first image. Here, take a look at the first image.
This is the first image from Mars, you guys.
Target point on the map when you are ready. We are ready, OL3.
We are ready, homie. Show us this bitch. All right. That's awesome. I told you they had cameras on that bitch. No.
Right, I'll be moving in, showing you the safe zone that we've landed in.
That's cool, guys. Look, they're rocks.
First image from Perseverance on the surface of Mars. Now it comes from the engineering cameras.
Is that down?
This camera is mainly used to help the rover drive safely around Mars, and we will
I'll
get
smoke to that, right?
those
Cheers,
photos
guys.
later in the day.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to watch this 24/7 transparency. Anything can be an illusion, but this is actually pretty cool, man. Did you guys see that picture in the background? How it just flipped to like a heat sensor?
Steve?
If they go back to it, it might flip again. But it was like an infrared, or it was like a temperature camera kind of thing. It was like red and white. If you guys saw it, that was pretty cool. You know, honestly, I'm a critical thinker. Honestly, I really am. I think constantly about a lot of different shit all the time. My head never shuts up, okay? That image right there. Right there. Did you guys see it? That red and orange and shit? Thermal. Thank you, Scratch. Thank you. We are all correct. Yes. If this is all an illusion, and it's just a mind trickery, and they're like just throwing this shit into a fucking desert somewhere, you know, that's pretty fucked up. But if this is real, this is pretty astonishing. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I want to see it move. I want to watch it go around for a second, you know? So we need to grow weed up there for real. Dude, that'd be so... Hey, and guess what? I'm smoking on some Lumpy Space Princess. Perfect fucking occasion. Lumpy Space Princess for the Mars landing. That's fucking awesome. You're great, Grammy.
We even know where we landed. This is the most amazing thing. The vehicle has told us where it's landed because it figured it out. You know,
exactly, Steve.
NASA works. And we put our arms together and our hands together and our brains together, we can succeed. This is what this is what we can do as a country on all of the problems we have. We need to work together to do these kinds of things and make success happen.
What happened to India's attempt on the moon? Hi, Hacksaw.
Now is the acting administrator of NASA, Steve Jurczyk. Steve, welcome and congratulations.
Hey, thank you. What an amazing day.
And how does it feel to have another...
Look at those smiles, dude. Those are actual genuine smiles. This is why I kind of believe this. You can feel the emotion coming from the room. You can see it. You know what I mean? And I think that's pretty cool, man. Just think of the difference between when they got back from going to the moon compared to this reaction right here. You know?
Plus the challenges of
Grammy. You're funny. Dude, look like you just did I know. He's high on life right now, homie. Hey, what up, Michelle? How you doing, love?
Discover new things and things we never thought we would discover. So
I'm doing better now. Thanks, Hacksaw, for asking. How are you doing, bud?
Both landers, rovers, and orbiters. This mission also has technology.
We can make fools of ourselves without your help, damn it. This should have been more public, yes. I agree. That's why I just heard about it yesterday. Straight up, I just heard about this yesterday.
And also use it as a scout.
He just enhanced it.
And then just the intermittent landing.
Look at his eye contact. He's peering into our souls.
more larger, more ambitious robots on the surface of Mars. And then for human exploration, we have the Mars Intermittent Landing Instrumentation.
Who watches the news? Oh, yeah, I don't watch news. That's why.
The Mars Environmental Dynamics Analyzer, It's going to give us properties, size and properties of dust particles. Because
Why are his eyes bulging like that? Some people got bigger eyes than others.
And this is just an incredible mission.
My,
because
what big eyes you have there, sir.
And then caching samples for a Mars sample return mission. That will be an amazing mission. The first round trip to Mars and back, and bringing those samples cached by Perseverance back to Earth to examine with state-of-the-art equipment in our laboratories here on Earth.
We have so much to look forward
He's
to.
sitting there like a kid in the candy store. Look at him. He's even like this, trying not to like sway back and forth. That's pretty cool, dude.
Hi, my name is Landon Applegate. I'm in 6th grade, and I'm going to Academy for Academic Excellence. And my question is, do you think we could get resources from Mars to help on future missions, or even as like a launching point?
Great question, kid.
Great question, Landon. Actually, we have an experiment called
Googly-eyed Mars lover.
In situ resource utilization experiment, or MOXIE, and it's going to demonstrate generating oxygen from atmospheric CO2, and that could help generate breathable oxygen, and even if we can liquefy it, oxidizer for propulsion systems. So that's a tech demo on Perseverance. And
you remember watching the Apollo spacecraft land on the moon on TV? Walter Cronkite was the newsman. That's cool. We'll see.
Try to figure out how to extract that.
I believe we've been to the moon. I do. A machine or a rocket or something. You know what I mean? But when it comes to a human, I'm not entirely sure. And I only say that, especially that landing, at least that first one with Armstrong. And I only say that because of their reaction.
And
you know what I mean? Their reaction is what made it to where it was just like, oh my God, like, dude. Fuck, like, you know? So, yeah.
What are they doing now?
Yes. Hi, Raquel. We are so excited here in the Surface Mission Support area.
Like the reaction from these people was very authentic. You know, it was very authentic. It was very genuine. Like, oh my God, homeboy was like, he was having like a hard time kind of breathing. You could hear it. You know what I mean? And then this guy, he's sitting here like a little kid twirling back and forth in his fucking chair. You know? So I don't know. I don't know. I read people very well, you know?
So that we can
you need to believe you send things to the moon because you funded it. I don't need to believe anything.
And we have to do this all in time for the regular.
How many times? What am I getting out of it?
So we will be
that was a first stream elements. Thanks, bro.
And we will begin this exciting adventure.
Oh shit!
Can you tell me what's it like living on Mars time?
It's a little bit like,
hey, what's up, Joan?
You know, flying and changing.
I don't believe anything either.
The rover, you know, on Earth, the rover wakes up every day, but on Earth, that's 40 minutes later. So the team is going to be shifting our work schedule by 40 minutes as we come into work over the next few weeks.
I know their cheeks look like they hurt from smiling. That's right.
And
look at even her. She's just like they can't stop smiling. You know what I mean?
It's a whole new lifestyle.
Yes.
We also have a student question for you. This is Sophia's video.
Hi, my name is Sofia Lopez, and my question for NASA
Sofia
is
Lopez.
how Perseverance gonna survive? And here's a drawing that I made from Perseverance thinking about Earth. Thank you.
Oh.
Well, Sophia,
thank you. They had to get the kids in there to make it fucking more meaningful, huh?
Overnight while it sleeps, and it keeps heaters on so that all of our critical electronics can stay warm, as well as our mechanism. But it's really survived by the team that performs the health and safety assessments every day and communicates with the rover and makes sure that she's doing okay.
Well, thanks for your time, Jessica, and good luck living on Mars time.
Thank you. Should be fun.
Let's head back to Marina as she gives us a sneak peek into the future at JPL.
Thanks so much, Raquel. It's definitely bustling behind me. It's not quiet like it was just 20 minutes ago. And congrats to the whole team. What an amazing accomplishment. Mike Watkins is the director of NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab.
Take care, Messenger Mike.
Laboratory. He was the mission manager during the Curiosity rover landing on Mars. Welcome, Mike.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here. You can see all my mask markings on.
Well, you were just
Yeah, look at how red his face is because he's been smiling so damn much.
Mars landings. What makes this one special?
Well, you know, two things. I mean, it's the biggest and best rover we've ever sent to Mars, and it can really, you know, do amazing things in terms of, you know, its own scientific exploration of this environment, you know, at Jezero. But you know, it's also as you've heard today, you know, it's the first step in Mars sample return. So really, you know, it's not only doing its own mission, it's setting us up for a series of missions and to bring those samples back. And you know, a lot of the effort to develop the rover was specifically designed, you know, for that sampling and caching system. It's one of the most complex robotic systems ever made. And you know, having it down safely means Mars sample return continues.
Later, Philip.
On course, and we are moving forward.
Wonderful. Now, JPL has a long history with robotic space exploration. Why do you think it's so important to continue to?
Could be possible. Triple S.
You know, there's a lot of reasons. I mean,
all right. So I'm gonna let him finish his statement.
And even farther away, you know, like Europa. Right
now, and then after he's done commenting, I'm gonna open the panel for a discussion for about 30 minutes if you guys want to talk about this. And then after that, I'm gonna get going. Just so you guys know.
You know, our forerunners and pathfinders of human exploration.
I didn't really plan on doing this. I kind of was like last second, like, okay, fuck it.
And it's fantastic to be able to do that.
Cheers, Oren.
Learn from each rover, learn from the science, and make the next one better, and make more and more discoveries. And every time we do one of these missions, we make fabulous.
They're all talking so fast too. I know, right?
Than the last.
The future does look exciting. Now, as director of JPL, what would you like to say to those teams right now celebrating?
Oh, you know, obviously they have earned it. Let me tell you. I mean, they have worked, you know, for years and years on this mission. And then in the past year, of course, we had the COVID experience. And you know, I want to thank not only the team, but also, you know, all of JPL. You know, a lot of folks had to pitch in here, you know, in terms of making sure our remote telework, you know, our IT systems were good enough to.
Yeah, I just found out about yesterday.
The folks looking at PPE and our safe distancing. And
no, I approved your comments. No worries.
It's just
I had to open up the real YouTube chat so I could see it.
This team. And
I figured I was missing something. No.
Are very exciting. But on the other hand, you know, the mission's just started, right? We built the mission, you know, not to land, but actually to drive and get the samples and do other technology, you know, demonstrations. And so,
hell yeah, Grammy. Maybe they had some lumpy space princess.
So, you know, I think they're very excited. But you know,
oh shit, that's fucking great.
Deep breath and a sigh of relief.
So if you guys do want to join me for a few, you don't have to have your camera on, but if I don't know you, I would like to see your face prior to you trying to join. But
my pleasure, and thanks everyone for joining us too.
Yeah.
Congrats again to the Mars 2020 Perseverance team for a successful landing. Back to you, Raquel.
Back to you, Raquel. Thanks, Jan. How do I have music playing right now? It is this thing. Did it go back onto your thing? No, it went to the last one you did. It just started playing by itself. Ookie dookie. All right. Hello. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I knew this was going to happen sometime today, but I just happened to be bouncing through YouTube and found this. I said, oh, So have they
Nice.
landed? Have they landed
Yeah.
yet?
Yes, they landed. They finally landed.
Cool.
I gotta take off that
Cool.
background. Hold on.
The
There we go.
on the first mission that they landed, I actually saw a bunch of pictures and whatnot in National Geographic. I still got the old magazine. I hope it might
Oh
be worth
yeah.
$1 now. But
Nice.
no, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
That's cool. Yeah. So how do you you were watching it on NASA's channel? Nice. H7, welcome. What's up, Steve? How goes it, bud?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I got you. I gotta pause your video. Sorry.
You're good. No worries. You landed on Mars last night. You was so high. Hell yeah, Harley Grower. Well, we smoking on some lumpy space princess today. And it is fire. You don't even know. Sorry, Steve. I forgot. I did not do that on purpose.
No, that's totally cool. I'd be excited too if I had
was
some
like,
lumpy
oh
princess.
shit. No, you had some lumpy princess. Oh,
Everybody
shit,
likes the
that's
lump.
Anyways, so talking about the Mars landing, what do you feel about that? How do you feel about it? Like, what's your
I think it's
belief?
pretty
Do you think it
spectacular,
happened?
and it's
Like-
huge. I mean, Elon Musk has proven that humans can do anything we put our minds to, and I think we're gonna get there within our lifetime. I think.
You think so? We'll be
Yeah, I
able to
do.
go like back and forth on a Mars trip.
I don't know about that, but I think that a human is going to set foot on the planet of Mars within probably 10 years. And that's
Okay.
going to be because of Elon Musk and his money. And it takes money
Yeah.
to do everything.
It does. It does.
Barring if shit hits the fan or not, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey,
us as
thanks.
humans, we always got to put our foot in our mouths at every turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we do that every day. So
yes.
My daughters call it cringe sometimes. They say, "Mom, you're fucking," or they don't say fucking. If they did that, I'd slap the crap out of them. But I'm just saying, they go, "Mom, you're so cringe. Why do you gotta be so cringy, Mom?" Because I'll start dancing and being all stupid and singing in the store and shit. You know what I mean? Or when we're driving, and they just like, "Mom, you're so cringe," and I'm just like, "What the hell is cringe? Do you even know what that means? What you're saying, kid?"
That reminds me of a
Yeah.
SpongeBob episode when he says, Mr. Krabs' daughter, the whale, says, "You're so Corel."
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I think your other guest was going to say something. I cut him
Yeah,
off.
go for it. That one comment you made. We're going on a trip to Mars. That sounded so 60s.
Right.
Right.
It sure does. But I mean, I think the difference between then and now is we have the technology now to do it.
Yeah. Well, back then they thought they had the technology to do it.
Right. Doesn't everybody find the information overload or the way we can make our decisions on which information we're going to latch on to quite puzzling? And do you guys think it's to do with the internet, or do you think it's just human nature when all information is presented to us?
I think that it's human nature for us to be curious about things. Therefore, we're gonna seek the answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I was 14, I read an entire set of scientific encyclopedias, the whole 10 volumes.
Holy shit, that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it because I was into that sort of thing.
Nice.
And later on in life, it really helped out. I know about hydraulics, electronics, internal combustion engines, propulsion, jet engines, how electricity is generated, how radio frequency works. I learned all of that stuff by reading those.
Right, right. I never had the
And,
ability to sit and read because of my restless leg syndrome or ADHD, as I would be labeled as a kid. But I couldn't sit still long enough to read anything.
oh, geez, I used to sit there for hours, right in front of the little bitty bookcase, and I'd sit there and read for hours. I must have spent at least 85 hours reading that one set of encyclopedias.
Wow.
Yeah, I read some out of the old world book, but it kind of bored me. It was not in the subjects that I was really interested in. The scientific ones, though, I really got into those.
So, what's your take on the people's claims of the radiation or the Van Allen belt destroys circuitry and whatnot? And do you think there's any credibility to everything that NASA presents is fake? Or what's your guys' take on that? Do you think it's just again human nature to do so, to think that, or to
First off, cheers 420 somewhere, and I don't know. There's a lot of shit that not that I'm confused about, that I feel as though needs more explanation, because of all the trickery and bullshit and misled information they've given us before. You know what I mean? And so it's hard to believe a lot of the bullshit that comes from NASA. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
I would agree.
And so it's not easy to believe this, just being honest. That's why I wanted to check it out. You know what I mean? And I feel as though it was more real, just being real, because of their reactions.
Exactly. That's exactly how I discern things, is how I feel about things. And that's because I think we're empaths.
Exactly. Yes, we are. And I could feel their emotion. You could see how big their smiles were. You could feel their joy because of the accomplishment.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
so,
it's like the Elon Musk space rocket thing when they re-landed the space rockets, how excited they were in that press conference. If you watch that, there's nothing crazier than watching a pencil land on end, coming from space.
Right?
That was pretty crazy.
That's the one thing that gets me, though, is like, we do have all this technology and we have the capability of reinforcing it and actually manipulating it to make it to where it's better and easier to work with, especially on the conditions and whatever we're going to do with it. And when it comes to cameras, dude, you already know if they sent some shit up there, that thing has like over 100 fucking cameras all over the bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the video feed takes a while, but the
I can understand that.
Instantly.
I can totally understand that. But why wouldn't they like sit there and try to even say anything about it? They didn't even bring it up. They were just telling us.
They have said it in press conferences that they're going to have a video come back.
Yeah, it was like watching the Super Bowl on a fucking play screen.
Right. Yeah, like you play on a PlayStation or whatever. Yeah. Warren, were you going to say something? I'm sorry if I cut you off again.
No, you're okay. Kind of on that same subject. Remember the first landing on the moon?
Yeah, it's incredible. I was just going to bring that up. Awesome.
Yada. But I sit in the backyard and I watched the lunar lander sitting down on the moon through my telescope.
Holy shit. That's awesome, dude.
That's pretty
awesome.
Cool.
I know it's
well, there
real.
We got it. There's proof right there.
Yeah.
I sit in the backyard.
What year was this, and how old were you, and were you on drugs? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How old were you? Third grade, so that would make me about
third grade.
8, 9, about 6 years old.
I'm just messing with you, buddy.
That's awesome, dude.
That is cool.
I got a hold of one of my older buddies and said, "Hey, ain't you got a telescope?" And he says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how's the sky looking over your way?" He said, "Not too good." I said, "Come over here. It's clear as a bell. Let's watch this damn thing land." And him and
That's
I
cool,
sitting
man.
there and watched it land.
That's so awesome.
Remember the nostalgia? From what I hear, the nostalgia and the way everybody was caught up in the whole race to the moon and all of that, and how good it made you feel in your heart and your soul and all that. Was that all real?
I guess so. I mean, until it actually started happening, I didn't pay it too much mind.
Oh, okay.
But when that Atlas rocket took off, then I was hooked. Because I actually saw the rocket. You know, from South Carolina to Florida ain't that far. I could see the path of that rocket. And as it was headed out of the atmosphere, you could see the arc. You could see the jet trail behind it. And I'm like, they're on their way.
Awesome.
And later that evening, they were just about there. And that's when I called up my buddy and said, "Hey, man, you still got that telescope?" And he said, "Yeah." And it wasn't a really strong one. It was like a 100 power or something. And we sit right there in my front yard and watched it. We actually watched it land.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
That's so cool, man.
To go back to what Mother Nature was talking about earlier in the when the live feed was going on from Mars about the moon landing and their reaction when you said their reaction to in their press conference when they came back, how they looked so somber and everything.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you there. I mean, it was like,
They
why
were
wouldn't
like,
you be?
the guy was sitting here like, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I could see him moving in his chair like this, like, woo, you know, like he was excited, homie. He was like, yes, we did it, you know? You could see it. And it was just, that was what was cool. That was the cool part for me.
But
That's what actually made me
the moon
smile.
landing, when they came back and they did that press conference, they looked like they were indifferent, or they didn't give a shit, or it didn't really happen, or they were worried about something, or something was on their mind deeper than landing on the fucking moon. And how, you know, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and whatever that other guy's name was, when they were sitting in front of all those cameras, and the looks on their faces, it was like, what the hell's going on here? You know, when you look at that footage, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah,
you know, so
you're right. When they got back and
there
everything
has
else.
to be something more to the story than what we're being told. So I agree with a lot of things a lot of people say, but I think we landed on the moon, and I think we redid the footage because we had to have proof that we landed on the moon, you know, due to the Soviet connection and all that. But, you know, I think the footage got ruined somehow, or, you know, that makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember they were using something equivalent to an 8808 computer back then.
Yeah, true that. The size of the Google server in the middle of the desert right now that holds all of our
I
information, right?
remember using a red LED calculator at that time.
Right.
It cost about $40. Nowadays it's worth about 40 cents.
If that, yeah. But hey, Mother, you're doing a hell of a job, and I thank you for having me on here, and so I could, you know, give you props. And Grammy, you're a hell of a person for sending the space nugs. Much love to everybody.
I actually thanks, Steve. I actually live with Native Grammy now.
Oh, you do?
So yeah.
Cool beans. Well,
and that's what was cool. Take it easy, Warren. Yeah,
Later
so
on.
that's what I was just like, oh my God, she says she got me a present, and then she gave it to me, and then she's just like, check out the name. And then I looked at the name and I was just like, oh my God, that shit's great, you know? And then I looked at the button and I was just like, oh my God, Becky. Here, I got a little bit out still. But this shit is fire. Like purple. I can't even show you guys how awesome it is. It's that awesome.
It sure looks awesome.
Yes, thank you. Cheers,
Take
J and
it
K
easy,
Triple
sweetheart.
G. Yes, thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Of course, man. Take it easy, man.
Love, peace, chicken grease. Bye.
Love, peace, and chicken grease. Keep on pimping on, huh? Right. No. What's up, lie to me? All right, guys. I got about 6 more minutes. So if anybody else wants to pop up here and say something, then say it. If not, no worries. You guys are freaking awesome. I know, I appreciate her too, Lyric, trust and believe. Maybe Pluto can be next, right? That would be tight. Pluto, we're coming for you, mother. We coming for your mother. Yup. So, if you guys are getting medicated, what is the flavor of the day? Tell me something good. Ow! Tell me that you like me. I'm just kidding. Cheers, guys. Fucking blonde, I know. Yep. Sour space candy. That's tight. We be smoking on some space shit around here. Lumpy space princess. That shit is tight. What is up, Eddie B?
Chat and the damn thing.
It's okay. Welcome back, bud.
I'm like, what the hell happened? I forget. If I go to look at the chat, it'll drop me out.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a phone.
It's okay.
I'm on my 8808 cell phone.
Do you see something on your screen that says comments? Comments
No.
or chat?
All
No?
I got is
Okay.
Mike, Cam, chat, or leave.
Okay, go to the chat.
If I do, I'm gonna drop out.
On the bottom of the phone? It shouldn't drop you out on that. Because
Well,
what that is
it can
okay.
only do one thing at a time.
All right. Just
That's why I
saying.
call it my 8808.
I was trying to help you out.
Phone. Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen for you then. How's that?
There you go.
Would it be like? We got Michelle blowing clouds over there. Oren's laughing. We got a bunch of space rockets in the fucking chat land. The names of nowadays of weed. That is right, my friend. The funniest one I gotta say is pregnant hooker and panty dropper that I've heard. And those two strains have been crossed, I think, or they're gonna be crossed. So it's the pregnant panty dropper hooker or some shit like this. I was just like, oh my god, that's fucking comedy, dude.
I don't partake very often, but I had a little taste the other night. My refrigerator got emptied.
Yeah.
I think I
From
tried
what?
to
Oh,
eat every damn
where
thing in the
are you
house.
located with where all this shit is? Like all of the winter storm crap?
Oh no,
Are you
no, no!
dealing
I'm
with that?
South
Oh,
Carolina.
okay.
It is just raining here, raining. I mean, it's terrible.
If you don't mind me asking, where you at?
South Carolina.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Near the
And it's
center.
just raining?
Near the center. A little closer to the East Coast, but near the center.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with I-95, I ain't too. Well, I could walk to exit 141 I-95. Might take me a few minutes, but I could get there.
Yeah. We all forgot how to use our feet.
I didn't.
No. You know what I mean, though. A lot of us did.
Yeah, that's between my work and what I have to do every day. I must walk 5 miles a day.
Oh, wow. That's good, man. Good job. Shit,
Yeah.
not me. Not me. I wouldn't be able to do that. That would kill my back, man. Oh, man. I would like to get there. So
I've
you're doing a
actually
great
worked
job.
my ass off. I can prove it.
No, I believe you. I can see it.
I got that dreaded disease, no acetol.
No acetol?
You heard that one?
No, that's a first. That was great. And what is it called? What disease?
No acetol.
No acetol, but
That's when you can walk up to a wall, back up to
yeah.
it, and your butt don't touch it, but the back of your knees and your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's called no acetol.
No acetol. That's funny. Good job, buddy.
I mean, I think my dad come up with that years ago. I came up with a term that's still stuck till this day, and you probably heard it. Goober
What's
douche.
that?
Goober douche.
Goober
A
douche?
goober douche. What it originally meant when I came up with it was a friggin' idiot. But I come up with that term when I was in high school back in the mid to late 70s. Goober douche.
Goober douche.
We had some kids there that just acted so silly.
Yeah.
I got to come up with a name for these guys, you know?
Goober douches.
Goober douche.
That's great.
I don't know
Sweet
where it
dreams,
came
Grammy. Thank you
I
for
don't know
coming
where it
through.
came from, but that was it, and it stuck.
Right?
I even
They
heard
said
it on TV one day. I forget. I believe it wasn't Tom Snyder. It was one of the other reporters. And something silly had happened. And when the little video stopped, he said, "Now there's a goober douche." And I'm like, "No, he's heard it."
That's funny. Oh, my internet's trying to mess with me.
That's why I call
It's
it the
being
enema
retarded.
net.
You call it the what?
Enema net.
The internet.
Enema net.
Intermanent.
No.
Intermanent.
Enema net.
Enemanent.
Enema net.
Enemanent. Okay. Enemanent.
You know what an enema net is?
An enema? It's something that goes with somewhere I don't want to talk about.
Yeah. That's the strainer to catch all the particles as it falls in the toilet. You gotta watch me. I'm a nut.
That's funny. Oh man.
You gotta remember, I sit and listen to the coverage right after the plane crash of Leonard Skinner's plane, sitting in a
Oh yeah.
1967 Chevelle, listening
Oh
to it
wow.
on the AM radio.
She said Enema, great album.
Yeah, the first time I seen the name Eminem, I thought it said Eminem.
That's funny. Oh man.
Then, of
Yeah,
course,
you
the
take
Bill
care,
Clinton
Hacksaw.
came out, and I said, "Damn, turn the freezer down a little bit."
Right? You're pretty funny, Warren. Thanks, buddy.
I reckon I know a little bit about it. I studied on it some.
You like them taters.
I reckon I want a larger.
Wow, you do that very well.
Oh yeah.
Holy
You know,
shit.
you ever heard me on Shimmer Soul? They get me to do it all the time. They love it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I love that movie. That was actually a good movie to me.
It was. It was made in the old style of movies. It had great family values, and it was just no special effects or none of that bull crap. It was just a good movie.
Take it easy. Lie to me. Lie to me.
I reckon I watched it a few times. I kind of like the way you talk.
I like the way you talk.
I'll be old Billy
You do
Bob
that
Thornton.
great.
He's a pretty good actor. And that cotton picking Dwight joke, I didn't know that
Yeah.
was him until after I went back and read the credits. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. He's a
Yeah,
better
that
actor
was
than he is a singer.
Sling Blade or something like that, right?
Yeah, Sling Blade. That was the name of
Yeah.
the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, if you listen to it on John Boy and Billy, I actually started that, and 2 weeks after I started it, they took it and run with it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I used to work at a little radio station, a little AM radio station in Bishopville, South Carolina. I think it was 2004 or 2003.
Hey,
And
we're
I started
gonna
doing
share.
that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Started doing that on a morning show, but it wasn't what they done. They call it Story Time with Carl. I just
With Carl. Carl.
Name a
Oh
Carl.
wow, they have the movie on YouTube for free, so I'm gonna share
Oh yeah,
that.
watch it anytime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you doing digging that there stop?
All right, here I'm gonna play the
Stuff.
yeah, because there's some people that haven't seen it, so I'm gonna play a little thing.
Yeah, if it's up for free now, let her go. They ain't gonna copyright you.
Oh, I don't really care about that shit.
I was sitting out there in the shed one evening, not doing too much of nothing, just kind of staring at the wall and waiting on my mother to come out and give me my Bible lesson, you know. Well, I hear the commotion up there in the house, and so I run up on the screened-in porch to see what is going on. I looked in the window there, and I seen my mother laying on the floor. There, ain't clothes on. I seen Jesse Dixon laying on top of her. He was having his way with her. Well, I just seen red.
I reckon I did.
I picked up a Kaiser blade that was sitting there by the screen door. Some folks called it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. Just kind of a long wood handle, kind of like an axe handle, with a long blade on it, shaped kind of like a banana. Sharp on one edge and dull on the other. It's what the highway boys used to cut down weeds and whatnot. You know. Well, I went in there in the house, and I hit Jesse Dixon upside the head with it, knocked him off my mother. I reckon that didn't quite satisfy me. So I hit him again with it in the neck with a sharp edge and just plumb near cut his head off. Killed him. My mother, she jumped up.
What'd you kill Jesse for?
What'd you kill Jesse for? What'd you kill Jesse for? Well, come to find out, I don't reckon my mother minded what Jesse was doing to her. I reckon that made me madder than what Jesse'd made me. So I taken the Kaiser blade.
And I darn near took her head off. Killed her. They didn't put me up there in the murderous hospital. I reckon if he can let me down.
Wow.
They said I was cured.
Right? Wow. That's great. Good job, buddy. All right. Well, I do appreciate you joining me, hanging out and chatting with me, Warren. Much love. It was great to meet you.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
Put a
And by
face
the
to
way,
the name.
if you haven't followed my channel any, I play blues harmonica. I throw a little technical stuff up there every now and then.
All right.
I do a little welding, mechanic work, electrical work, that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. If you can comment in the chat. I know you said that you have to leave in order to do that, but I'm just saying
Right.
before you leave or whatever, or when you leave,
Yeah.
make sure to comment in the chat and I'll drop your link in the chat for everyone.
Okay. It's easy. It's under my name, Warren Floyd. That's easy. Warren Floyd at YouTube. I actually have 3 channels, but I can only upload to one of them.
Spell your last name?
Floyd, just like Pink Floyd. Warren
Just wanted to
Floyd.
make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
All right. I
A lot of
see.
people ask me, "Are you kin to Pink Floyd?" I said, "I wish I
Harmonica?
had a little more money."
Do you play
Yeah,
the harmonica? Really?
Yeah, I do. You never
That-
heard?
No, I haven't. Look, I'm gonna show
Actually,
you something. Where is it?
my favorite is blues style.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find my
just got him right.
see if I can find my low G here right quick. I only got about
Well, I
13
did.
of them.
I have a whole nice ass set of harmonicas. I had them right here. I don't know what
Now
happened.
there's a rare one. That's a St. Joseph's aspirin.
Hola,
Hunter,
Stony.
and it's a Hunter C. That is number 33 of 500.
Oh wow,
And
that's awesome.
I have slightly modified it to make it a little bluesier. I'll play you a lick or two on it.
Can you play something for me if you don't mind? I would appreciate that.
Yeah. It's unamplified, of course. I got the mic here, but I ain't got the amp turned on or nothing. Yeah, that's
Woo! Yes.
probably next to my most favorite one. Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
here's my low G. Let me play you the same exact thing on the low G.
All right.
You'll hear it.
I'm gonna go right over here really quick and see if I have my harmonicas right there. I'm gonna show you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I got 13 of them. I got Hunters and Suzuki's.
Wow.
MS
That is
series.
awesome. Thank you. I have the whole like all of the notes, you know. It's a really nice set. It's a common name. But I can't find it right now cuz I've been messing with them. I've been trying to learn how to play them. I would love to learn how to play the harmonica.
Is it Seidel's?
No, I think it starts with a B.
B. Hunter is probably the most popular.
It's probably that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Hunter
I
is the
don't
most popular. A little bit on the expensive side. Seidel's are little bit higher than the Hunter. Suzuki's a little bit cheaper, but they rival the Hunter. Let me see if I can find my G Suzuki so you can hear. There's only a slight difference between them and the Hunter. Oh, wait a minute.
Man, I just saw my harmonicas too. I was just messing with them, and I thought I had them right here, and that's why I'm just like, what the hell?
That's the G Hunter MS series, and that's the Suzuki Straight G.
Oh wow!
Let me let you hear the difference between the two of them. It ain't much. It ain't much at all. That's the Hunter, and that's the Suzuki.
The Suzuki actually sounds more clear, in my opinion.
$44 versus $21.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
the Suzuki's a lot cheaper. But there's a difference in them, though. If you look at the Hunter, see how wide it is?
Yes.
Look at the Suzuki.
Oh wow. Okay, that's why it sounds like that then.
Yeah, it's got
the air is more compressed.
Sharper tone because of the size.
Yep, that's what made it sound more clear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suzuki. Hunter.
That's cool.
The
Yeah,
Hunter's a deeper note. It's a little bit deeper note.
The thing I've been trying to learn how to do very well is the train whistle. The person I'm watching is saying try to do the train whistle.
I can teach you how to do that.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, John?
It's actually pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
What I've been playing with, you might find this interesting. Let me find my A. Where is my A?
Horner Silver Star. Dude, you guys are gonna go make me find my freaking harmonica. My harmonicas.
Yeah.
It's even in a nice case and everything.
Here's something I've been working on, and it is the most difficult thing that I've ever tried to learn to do. This is an A.
Mm-hmm.
Attempting to mimic bagpipes.
Oh,
this
wow.
is hard to do.
Okay.
That's not easy to do.
I'm sure, dude. That was a lot. That was tight as fuck. Hell yeah.
Yep. And it takes a lot of wind to do it. Because you got to remember, a bagpipe, you blow this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you play it. Right. You can't blow a harmonica up.
No.
Well, in
So
effect, you can blow one up because I blew the reeds out of a couple of them.
I could hear how much air you had to have. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it's all blow. You cannot use the draw where it won't sound like a bagpipe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I could hear it, you know? That's cool,
And
man. Great job.
I've heard a couple of professional harmonica players say, holy crap, how the hell do you do that?
Right?
And I still ain't got it down yet. I'm still playing with it.
Nice. Well, that's awesome, dude. I love this shit. Making me want to find my damn harmonicas and ask if you want to go live and teach me something. No?
I don't mind. I can't go live right now. I'm going to download StreamYard so I can go live again because I got less than 1,000 subscribers. You know how YouTube is. When I first started my YouTube channel, I went live all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to my old channel, it's the one with my picture on it.
That's the one I posted.
I think there's 7 harmonica teaching videos on there. I start out very basic, and then I kind of get up into the more tweaky stuff, a lot of stuff that I come up with on my own, and they're pretty good. I've got some good comments on them.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, man. I'm dead.
Cool. You skip. Something's going on with your internet or my internet. Try that again. Uh-oh, you froze up. Mother Nature, you froze up. Yeah, you froze up on us there. Might have to reboot, ain't no telling.
All right. Is that better?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. You were
Sorry.
saying something and it just started
Yeah,
going.
no. My internet sucks out here. So, but yeah, if you're not busy later, I would love to do something like that. That'd be way cool.
Hey, that'd be okay with me.
All
I
right.
love to play.
So,
I
yeah,
think
for sure.
8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock tonight, Shimmer Soul is going to do a live stream, and I frequent that. She calls it open mic night, and a bunch of us get together and play, sing, and it's like a no judgment zone. We just go in there to do it and have fun.
That's awesome. Well, see, I have an awesome keyboard. I have a guitar, violin. There's an electric guitar. My daughters and I were into music big time. You know what I mean? And
Cool.
yeah,
I've
they
got,
actually taught themselves how to play the keyboard and everything. So
Wow, that's the best way when you teach yourself. I
yeah,
taught myself to play
they
the
are
piano.
awesome too, man. They ended up they play like fucking beautiful, like Mozart kind of Beethoven shit. Not even lying. They even create their own music now, and I swear it's so beautiful. It's just like, wow, those are my daughters. You know, and
Yeah,
right.
you
So
love something, you learn how to do it and do it well.
that's right. Yep. And
That's
one
like
of them plays the clarinet. They learned at school how to play the clarinet.
the
And
reason I waited so late in life to get back on the harmonica. I was too busy tuning engines.
mhm.
I mean, I could basically make an engine sing.
You were
And
making music, but with a different something.
yeah, 2 strokes. Oh my Lord! I had mopeds that produce 70 miles an hour. Still
Oh,
got one
nice.
of them.
That's cool, man. I miss writing so much.
Oh, I still ride every day.
I wish I could. I will again. That's for damn sure. I
I've
should
got
save
a
up for a bike.
I've got a BTX 1800 Honda,
Nice.
VLT 600 Honda, which looks like it's a child of the 1800. I mean, they look that close together.
Oh wow.
And I also got several mopeds, and ain't a damn one of them stock. I think
tight.
the slowest one I got runs 45.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love playing with them small ones. I love to see just how much I can get out of that little bitty engine.
Right.
I want to build me a radial, a
Mhm.
Wankel, a rotary engine. I want to build me a rotary engine moped, but I've been looking into the prices and I cannot damn it afford them. The cheapest one is about $1,500.
Yeah.
Single rotor rotary. And it's considered a 2-stroke because you got mixed oil and the gas. But those damn little things, you can take a little 15-pound engine and it produces like 13 horsepower.
Oh, wow. That's tight.
And I want one so bad, and they sound so neat. I've looked them up on the internet and heard them running, and I'm like, I got to have one of them. And I understand all the principles, how they work and everything.
Mhm.
They're basically a two-stroke without a piston. And I mean, you can rev them damn things to the moon. They'll run 18 to 20,000 RPM without flying apart.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the highest revving regular piston engine two-stroke I ever had, 14,000 RPM, and I had to rebuild it twice a year because it's so overstressed. But it would do 72, 74 miles an hour. Little 50 cc, 72, 74 miles an hour. I actually held the world's record on a non-streamlined bike, but I never got to go prove it. I didn't have the money to get to the salt flats.
Oh, wow.
I could prove it. I still got that bike. Still got it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a 1984 or 85 Pook Maxi.
Pook?
Nickel cell cylinder, slided ports, just like a chainsaw. I took the original 12mm carburetor off of it, threw it across the woods, put a 16mm Mikuni on it, took the original exhaust off, put a tuned, let me see, what was the brand name of the pipe I used? God, I can't remember now. But anyway, I put a tuned expansion chamber on it. Took the rims apart, put aluminum rims on it with aluminum spokes in it. Put single ply tires on it with bicycle inner tubes, the lightest things I could find. Both wheels weighed less than 12 pounds. I changed the gear ratio. I did everything I could do to that thing. And when I got through with it, it'd take it a little while. It'd take about a block and a half. But at the end of a block and a half, you'd be running 60 miles an hour. And if you held it to it, it'd do 74 miles an hour.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I got pulled over on it. Had a ticket to prove it would do 74 miles an hour.
You got a ticket for that shit.
Yeah. And guess what? It got threw out. The judge did not believe that you could make a moped go that fast. She told the cop he was crazy. She took the ticket, balled it up, and threw it in the trash. And I asked her, I says, "Can I have that?" She said, "Yeah." And I took that wrinkled up ticket, straightened it back out, put it in a picture frame, and hung it on my wall.
That's great. I would have
too. And I had it for a lot of years, and the mobile home that it was hanging in got burnt.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't catch on fire by itself. It was intentionally set. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
No. No, I had some neighbors that were trying to attain my land.
Oh, wow.
So one day when there was nobody home, they decided to set fire to my house.
Oh, damn. That's way shitty, dude. Damn.
Well, I hadn't had the house hooked up to current, water, nothing yet. I was living in another little small trailer, and I had that one ready to go. All I had to do was pull it across the yard. Well, move the other one first. Pull it across the yard and hook it up. I come home, it was burnt to the ground, and I knew exactly who done it.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to think about it. I knew it. I never could.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh well, it's gone. All my old shirts from Daytona and everything else gone with it. I had a collection of shirts that I brought back from Daytona from 3 or 4 years going down there bike week.
Yeah.
And one of the years I rode my 850 T3 Moto Guzzi down there, and I had some pictures of it with the front end in the air. Big old bagger. Front end in the air. Yeah. In a campground at that. I was out there doing wheelies in the campground.
That's funny.
Yeah, back in the wilder days, I went with about 24, if that.
Well, you are awesome, Warren. I do appreciate you joining us and hanging out and telling us about yourself, man. I love the
Yeah,
harmonica for sure. I'm serious. I will do a stream in a little while, maybe like
I
3
had already
hours.
subscribed to your channel. I don't know where I met you at, but I had already subscribed. That's why I went back to the chat to look to see if I was subscribed, and yeah, turns out I was.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Warren. I appreciate you, man. And nobody's told you lately you're doing a great job, for sure.
Hey, I try. I've been
Keep
through
pimping that shit.
I've been through a lot of crap in my life, but I somehow managed to keep getting it.
Oh, I understand. You're doing a great job, like I said. Keep on keeping on.
And I'm a half-ass cook and a half-ass gardener too.
Right on. Well, everybody in Chatland, thank you guys for coming through today. I do appreciate you guys. That Mars landing was pretty cool. And nobody's told you guys lately. You guys are awesome and doing a great job. Much love, everybody. And thank you guys. See you guys later.